Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denali and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. My store and closet name is DUCHO, E-L-D-U-C-H-O, and you can find me on Instagram as DUCHO Thrift. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, and if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up on your way out today. All right, so for the past week, I have been doing daily vlogs. But I thought I would mix it up today and include one of my what sold videos. I was trying to gauge whether I should make one or not because I know that everyone's sales have been different recently given recent circumstances, and so I didn't want to seem insensitive. However, I have received a number of requests asking for a what sold video, so I'm gonna do it. If you're not into it, you don't have to watch. But if you're into it, you can keep watching because I know people are curious what is selling for me during this time, and I'm curious too. I want to know what is selling for people because it helps you better understand what you should be picking, well, not picking up, right? But maybe what items you have in your house, maybe, I don't know, or in your own personal closet. If you're somebody who is like a shopper and you just have a lot of clothes in your closet and you're like, what items can I list? Maybe this would be useful for you. So I haven't done a what sold in the past 2 weeks, so I'm going to tell you what sold from March 9th through March 22nd on both Poshmark and eBay. The frogs are really loud outside my house right now, so I apologize if you can hear them. Generally, I tell my top 5 highest grossing items on each platform. Because I don't want to make the video too crazy long, I'm just going to tell you the top 3 for each platform for each week. Whew, hopefully that makes sense. The sales I'm going to tell you about are my gross sales. This does not take out my cost of goods or any other costs associated with selling the item. So hopefully that helps you. And if you're curious, what do I generally pay for my items? I have lots of haul videos and I talk about what I'm generally paying for my items in those videos, so you can go check that out as well. But let's get started. So for the week of March 9th through the 15th on eBay, I did $1,347.40 in sales. I sold 47 items, and that's an average sale price of $28.67. The first highest grossing item that I sold was a pair of Oscar de la Renta leather pants. One of the reasons that I picked these up was the comps look good, but also they were a buttery leather, which I had heard that was kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like keyword, a hot word for this year's fashion trends was like buttery leather. So I made sure to include that in my listing. So if you have any items, jackets, or pants that would fall under that descriptive term, consider adding it in if you don't have it already. I sold the jacket or the pants, for $55, and I listed it on February 13th. So it took about a month or less to sell. So I was very pleased with that. The second highest grossing item I sold was this brand, I just had some soda, which was probably a bad idea. Was this sweater called Nadam, N-A-A-D-A-M. It was 100% cashmere. This brand was new to me. I sold it for $40. I listed on March 9th, and obviously I sold it that week. I think it sold within a day or two, so that's awesome. The next item I sold was a pair of Beta brand dress pants. These sold for $38, and I listed them on February 13th. So again, took about just a month or under a month to sell. I had a lot of watchers on these pants, both on eBay and Poshmark. Obviously, I'm talking about eBay right now. A lot of people were interested in these pants, but nobody was coming at me with the right offer. What maybe made them not sell as quickly is that they were a petite, and sometimes I have not a harder time, but it just takes a little bit longer for me to sell petite items. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Okay, so on Poshmark, for the week of the 9th through the, 15th, I did $507 in sales, and I sold 19 items with an average sale price of $26.68. The first item, highest grossing item I sold was this Maeve dress. I actually bought this on Poshmark to wear to Posh Fest. I never ended up wearing it. It was a beautiful dress. I love anything by Maeve. Like, they make great stuff in my opinion. However, I know it doesn't always sell for the most amount of money, which is whatever. But anyways, I bought this for myself, didn't end up wearing it. I don't remember what I paid for it. However, I sold it for $66. I listed on February 1st, so it took about a month to sell. And I did have a lot of watchers on it. I feel like I paid more than 66, but maybe I didn't. I doubt I made any money. Let's just leave it at that. But if you find this dress, mine was new with tags, so that's why I got more for it. Okay, the next highest grossing item I sold was this Disney dress that had these like little Satsuma oranges. I think they were Satsumas all over it. Now, I sold it for $57, which sounds really awesome. However, I picked this up about a year ago as a retail arbitrage item. I bought like 6 of these dresses when I was in Disney World last year. Maybe not 6. There was probably 5. What's strange is that I had 2 left and they both sold like that this same week. So I don't know what happened. It was like the week that Disneyland and Disney World announced its closing, they sold. So I don't know. If you have Disney stuff, is it selling better? You tell me down in the comments. But anyways, I don't remember what I paid for these. Probably around 20, I'm thinking. So while it sounds on the surface like I made $37 because I sold it for $57, I probably didn't because, maybe I did. I was going to say because I had it listed on eBay and I was paying fees for it, but I actually don't know if I ever listed on eBay. So it maybe only was listed on Posh. So, I mean, yeah, I made money because there's no fees to have something on Poshmark every month as opposed to eBay. It costs money to list items. But I sat on it for a year, so in the grand scheme of things, no, I was really just tying up money that I could have used elsewhere. Long story short, not all of my highest grossing items necessarily equate to like them being a great sale. Okay, third one that I'll tell you about is this pair of Madewell black jeans. I sold these for $35. I listed them on March 4th and they sold within a week. So I had intentionally been picking up more Madewell jeans recently because I was just finding that they could be a quick flip for me. And I was buying them for about $8 to $9. So yeah, you know, it's a decent profit. Okay, so for eBay, the week of the 16th through the 22nd, I did $1,068.40. I sold 31 items, and that's an average sale price of $34.46. And let's see. The first highest grossing item I sold was this Free People quilted knit jacket. Okay, so I was so excited to find this. I think I only paid like $6 for it. And I didn't even realize till I got it home that it was new with tags. And the retail price for it new, I want to say it was like $198, on top of the fact that it was like, it is a rare style and a sought after style. So I sold it for $140. It sold on March 12th. And I was extremely, extremely happy about that. I'm really happy to get any and most sales at this point. So yeah, 140 was really exciting for me. Okay, the next highest grossing item was this pair of, the brand's called Oska, O-S-K-A. This is a Lag & Look brand. I actually did a whole video dedicated to Lag & Look styles for my YouTube membership group. So if you're curious about that, check it out on my main page is where you can sign up for that. Anyways, Oska is a Lag & Look brand. This 2-piece set sold for $90. However, I've had it for about a year. So arguably, I should have probably taken some sooner offers on it, but I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say it was retail arbitrage for me, or online arbitrage. So I'm not sure how much money I made on this in terms of profit. But I was happy to see it move along. In general, Oska can be a higher selling brand. It is higher up on the Lag & Look chain. Okay, next highest grossing item I sold was this vintage chia leather jacket. It was a moto style. I actually picked this up recently, so I was excited to see that it flipped really quickly. This was, and I kind of went on style for this one, not necessarily on comps. This sold for $48. I picked it up on March 2nd. It sold within this past week, so about 2 weeks to sell. That's the sort of flip that I love. I was excited about that. Okay, so on Poshmark this past week, the 16th through the 22nd, I sold $275 in sales. I sold 14 items, and that's an average sale price of $19.64. That's a little bit lower than usual for me. The first item I sold was this Rice, not sure how you pronounce it. I sold this for $50. However, I have had this since May of last year. So again, that's something that's a little bit longer than I want to have an item. I prefer to have an item gone like in, 2 to 3 months or less. So, that's about what, 10 months? 10 months, that's longer than I want to have an item. However, it was from the bin, so my profit on that is obviously good. But again, that's a long time to hold on to an item. Okay, next item was these Madewell high-riser crop jeans. Again, like I said, I've been trying to pick those up for around $8 less if I can, obviously less if I can get them for that, but I don't want to pay more than $8 or $9 in general. Let's see. I sold these for $39 and I listed them on March 4th, so about a week and a half to sell. Not so bad. And lastly was this Olga Body Silk nightgown. I sold this for $35 and I picked this up on March 2nd. So it was in a recent haul. I actually found two at the exact same time. So I still have this beautiful emerald green one. I'm surprised that one hasn't sold yet. But if you ever see these Olga vintage nightgowns, they actually sell for pretty good money. I feel like I let it go at a really good price for $35. That's maybe because I needed some sales. Generally, I saw comps more around the $45 to $50 range, but I wasn't too far off. So yeah, in general, like I said, I did total for those 2 weeks. I think I said at the beginning of the video, $3,197, rounding up to $3,200 for the purposes of the title of the video. Sales are down, but at this point, I'm really happy and grateful for anything I can get. I know that, I'm a full-time seller, so, I do need to be making money. This is replacing income for me. I did quit a full-time corporate job to become a reseller, so this isn't extra money from my family necessarily. This is paying for my mortgage. This pays for groceries, my electric bill, all of this sort of stuff. So I am extremely grateful for any and all sales that I have been getting. And if you've shared my closet or done anything that would help me in that way, I so appreciate you, including watching this YouTube video all the way to the end. So for those of you who are still here and watching, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my life and my journey. I don't take for granted anybody or anything they might do for me for 1 second. So I'm going to shut off the video before I get a little bit teary-eyed. I'm already starting to. I hope you all are staying healthy and you're getting lots of items listed and using this time to, your benefit in some way, whether it's for your business or personally for yourself. All right, have a great rest of the day, guys. Bye.